Welcome back to the shop, or in this case, my basement. If you've been following along for a few years, you can see I've made some progress on the sauna. And with the addition of the sauna, and even without a sauna, it's a good idea to have a dehumidifier in your basement. So I haven't used this yet. It still doesn't have a lid on it. The heater's not installed. And the humidity in the basement was 60%, which is a little bit high. You'd rather have it somewhere around 35, 40. So I did plug it in already, and it's already taking moisture out of the air and turning it into water. The nice thing about this is the AlorAir Galaxy 60P, the P standing for pump, is it has a pump. So you could put this in your shop, your crawl space, your garage, your basement, and you can line this hose, and you've got 19.5 feet of hose to get it from where the machine is to outside the building. So if you need a pump, this has it, but of course it also has a drain, and the drain is right over here. It's a gravity drain, and then you have a hose for this, and you can hook this up so it goes into your, in my case, I'm going to have it go into my sink catch. If I decide to do that, I can get outside the basement here, so I might pump it out. I'm not sure yet exactly where I'm going to put the dehumidifier. But this will dry out up to 1,800 square feet of space. So definitely a great addition for pretty much any shop. I don't know if you've ever left your shop and it's kind of cold in there. You come back the next day and you have a weather change, it warms up. And because your machines are cold and the air is warm, it creates a lot of humidity in the shop, and all of your cast iron machines will get that thin coat of rust. So to help avoid that, a dehumidifier is a great choice. So we'll take a close look at this, then we'll go ahead, maybe take a look at how the pump works, the drain works, plug it in, turn it on, and dry out some air. If you need to change the filter, it's really easy to get to. You can see, just slides right out, slides right back in, lock it up. And down here we have the gravity drain. Right now I have a cap on the gravity drain. If I take this off, there's probably some water in here because I was running it. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. It really wasn't even running that long, but theoretically you would put your hose on there. It's as simple as that. And then it drains down into the bucket or your sink or wherever you're going to drain the water to. If you're going to use the pump, you would take the hose off and make sure you put the cap back on. On this side of the dehumidifier, we have the attachment for the pump. This hose looks like it's about 1/4 inch. The other hose is about 1/2 inch. So to attach this hose, just loosen this up. I don't know if you really need to use a wrench. You can probably just do this all by hand. This is going to thread through the hose, or the hose is going to thread through the nut first. Put the nut on that nipple, or put the hose on that nipple, I should say. Then slide the nut in and tighten it up. Now we can go ahead and plug this in, but I do want to mention the build quality. It has a very nice build quality. Like even these handles, see how they're kind of spring loaded like this? I have their air filter as well, and they're just very well designed machines that work very well. So here's a look at this cord. Again, it's a very robust cord, and it's a long cord. I mean, from here to this wall is just a little over 8 feet. And so this cord is probably a little more than 16 feet. So that's a nice thing to have on a machine like this. So we'll go ahead and plug this in. Plugs into a regular receptacle. Okay, you can see we have power. Now we'll go ahead and turn it on, and we'll go through the modes. So there's your coil temp. This is continuous dehumidifying mode, and I believe if that's on off, that the machine will shut off once it reaches the desired humidity. And you can change that by turning that on, and then it would just continue to run and run. But I'm going to keep it on off. And this stands for relative humidity. This is grains per pound, which I'm not really familiar with. So I'm just going to keep it on relative humidity. That's set at 35. I'm going to bring it up to 40. That's good. And I'm not going to mess around with that. And now I'm just going to let it run for a bit. To change the setting for the pump, I'm going to hold down this drain button for 3 seconds. Now you can see I've got that little icon there, and that means it'll drain through the pump. At this point, you want to make sure that you have the cap on the gravity drain. You can hear this running now, and I think it's pretty quiet. And I'm fortunate enough to have a pretty dry basement as far as basements go. But as you saw when I plugged this in, it read 57% humidity. So even though I think it's a dry basement, it's still pretty high levels of humidity. So right now it's taking that out. When I first plugged it in, it was at 60%, and it was pretty amazing the water that it took out of the atmosphere in just about an hour. So with the addition of the sauna, that's only going to bring more humidity into the space. So this thing is really going to help keep the humidity at a good, comfortable, healthy level. So we'll go ahead and let this run for about an hour or two. We'll check out the pump, see how that works. Then we'll come back and see how much water it took out of the air. Okay, the dehumidifier has been running for about 2 hours maybe. The humidity's down to 52%, so it's already dropped it. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the drain button. You can see that I'm above the dehumidifier. Just can't really see, let's go for it. Now it's been emptying by itself this whole time, but you can bypass it by hitting the button, and you can see it's draining away. So it's really taking a lot of moisture out of the air. I think it's a great machine, whether you want to treat your basement or your shop or your home. Just to take the humidity out of the air is definitely a plus. So I think it's going to work great in my basement. It definitely would work great in a shop as well. As far as the sauna, that's just going to bring more moisture into this area. Even though it's a dry sauna, you still do put water on the rocks, and that creates a little bit of steam, but just the heat coming out of the door or the vents is going to create more humidity in this space. So this would work great without the sauna, but having the sauna is another reason to have the dehumidifier running. So if you're in the market for a dehumidifier, I'll have the information for this one down in the description below. I really do like AlorAir products. The air filter I have out in the shop is really nice. It's just a really nice design, very high quality, and yeah, I think it's going to be a great addition to this basement. So hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.